laughing? I want to. They just bunk the classes and enjoy with their bikes and all the 4 years, and then a lot of dance programs, arts programs, and all that. Simply chill and enjoy and come out of the bachelor's, and then they worry about the life. But when I learned about your journey, your bachelor's, it's really fascinating. You built a three-wheeler car.
Efficicle is like hybrid tricycle where one can ride it using like pedal power, but also an electricity.
What is UX and what is UI?
Okay.
I really didn't know it. What I think is till now is, I'm happy as long as the human being sits on top of AI.
Yeah. So if you want to buy a pen on Amazon, I mean, like maybe 5 years back and now, you see there is a change.
It's highly competitive.
It's very competitive.
Even I attempted that.
That's
I couldn't go through. So Priyanka, thank you so much for coming to my podcast.
Yeah, you're most welcome.
So let's simply start the podcast with a simple question.
Sure.
You told me that you did your bachelor's in India. So let's start from there. Yeah. Could you please tell me about your bachelor's studies in India?
Yeah. I did my bachelor's from Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune in mechanical engineering. I wanted to be a mechanical engineer. I was interested in design and cars and automobile.
Wow.
And that's the reason I pursue mechanical engineering. Yeah.
After your bachelor's, so tell me what happened.
A lot has happened. I completed my bachelor's in 2018 and now it's 2024, so 6 years. That's a lot of time. During my bachelor's, I was doing a lot of interested in co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities. I was part of various student activities, social clubs, and I was performing plays, took as responsibility of leadership roles and writing plays and all that. So I got interested into managing, event management, along with mechanical engineering.
So you write plays?
Yeah, I've written plays along with my team, mostly on social topic. So these are basically street plays you perform to create a social awareness about various social issues and get people aware and interested in taking care of the society in general.
That's interesting. This was during your bachelor's?
Yeah, this was during my bachelor's. Then I was a lot active in doing social activities during that period. I was also in charge of blood donation campaign, and then hosted organized blood donation campaign in the institute, then volunteered for elderly people to do computer literacy programs. Then this was my bachelor's, was all about social events and plays on different topics. And then along with that, I was also interested in mechanical engineering. I was interested in cars and automobile, and there are various opportunities to explore how to manufacture an actual car or a vehicle. So Society of Automotive Engineering, SAE, gives student opportunities.
What is that?
Society of Automotive Engineering, SAE. It provides students with various competition like Baja, Supra, Efficicle. In this competition, student design, manufacture various vehicles, and then.
So SAE is an organization?
Yes, it's an organization.
In India?
In India, but it's an international organization, but it also has a part in India.
Oh, that conducts several activities.
Yes, yeah, several activities. It's a competition. You represent your institute along with the other institute, and there is competition. There is guideline how to manufacture a vehicle, what are the things needed for that, and then you participate and represent your institute. Generally, institutes provide fundings for that. So I was part of Efficicle. Efficicle is like hybrid tricycle, where one can ride it using like pedal power, but also an electricity, which is like you use a motor for that. And we did like it's a two rider cycle. Then we were a team of 11 people, and we participated in the year 2016. Yeah.
So you built it.
Yeah, we designed the vehicle
Wow.
from the scratch. We bought the parts, like even from the pipes, manufacturing, cutting the pipes, welding the pipes.
So
Then
everything you
everything.
have in your institute,
No,
all the facilities that.
Yeah, we had all the facilities like production house. Then we got support from the university to do all these things.
Wow, that's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, it was tricky. Getting funds is always tricky. We need to submit the budget and
Okay.
explain everything that why this fund is necessary.
So you have to collect your own funds.
Yeah, we have to collect. We got the sponsors for that, so that we can get at least some money. Then institute knows that students are serious. They provide some money to us as well. We even put some money from our pockets so that it's a whole thing. Because we needed more funds than we already have them. And this is how we build the vehicle. We then first design it. Then you need to once you design it, you need to send it to SAE and get it assessed. If it's buildable, they check the facility and all. Once they do the safety check, then you can go on manufacturing the whole thing. Then you manufacture it, and the competition was in Punjab, lovely professional university. Then we packed the vehicle, sent it via courier to Punjab. Then all the team of 11 people, we went to Punjab for I guess 5 days something. Then we stayed there. There are various tests to that. Then we did the test. I guess we came 10th in overall because there were some issues with vehicle. It did well in some parts and wasn't that well in others.
What was the role that you played actively?
My role was to design a suspension and brake for that. So like there were 2 people in the team. We designed an A-arm suspension, which is usually used in a 4 vehicle, but we were the only cycle or only participating team who did that kind of suspension.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was a creative thing to do. It was a complex thing to implement 4-wheeler suspension in a 3-wheel cycle. It was a 3-wheel cycle, so there are 2 wheels and only one rear wheel. So it's a tricky thing to do actually. Yeah, and we participated.
Do you have a pic or a?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do have a picture of it. I can share it with you.
Because I didn't know all these things before I talked to you, but now after listening to that, it's really fascinating to me, right?
I can share the picture with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after all the fun time, you came to Germany
Yeah.
to do masters.
Yes, to do masters. I did this in my bachelor's, and during that, my bachelor's is in mechanical engineering and my master's is in UX design. So there is like this whole different area, because mechanical engineering is about physical products like cars, machines, and UX design is right now is more about digital products. So
My question is like,
Yeah.
if you really have, you had very good, it occurred to me like you really had a good degree, a bachelor's degree with, I think, sufficient knowledge to get into the job directly,
yeah.
especially like maybe automobile industry abroad or in India. Yes. The question is why UX and UI suddenly? And why masters in particular?
The thing is, to answer your first question, I did during this. I was doing a lot of things. I was also doing things related to mechanical engineering, but I was also doing things related to event management, leadership role. I was always interested in doing a business, entrepreneur, management. So after my bachelor's, I decided that I will do something in management. But the thing happened during the last semester, I gave an exam for BARC, Baja Atomic Research Center, and then I just missed the exam by 2 marks. So
Bark
BARC,
to become a scientist.
to become a scientist.
But you wanted to become a leader, entrepreneur.
Yeah, but it was like like it was a thing. I always was interested in so many things at one moment. So I also
No, it's nothing wrong. This is the process to actually filter out what we're really interested in. Unless until you just at least taste it. How do you know that it's fit for you or not? Right? That's why I'm asking this question. Yeah, good.
That's exactly what I did. I thought that there could be an opportunity for me to make it next time. So for 1 year, I took a break. I told my parents that maybe I will do an MBA, but they were like, if you want to pursue this as well, look into this option because you did so well in the first test. Maybe you will do in the next. Then I studied for 1 year the whole and give the test because the exam happens once a year.
For which test?
BARC, Baja Atomic Research Center. Yeah.
So you spend 1 year to prepare
1 year
again.
to just prepare for the exam. Then I gave the exam, but the second attempt was also not that well. I missed it again by 10 marks worse than
It's highly
before.
competitive.
It's very competitive.
Even I attempted that.
That's
I couldn't
really-
go through.
yeah. It's like for, I guess, 100 posts, there are lakhs of applicants applying for the same post. And huge competition. And I guess it's also becoming a business in India for preparing for these competitions as well. Then I decided that this is not going that well. I can't keep on doing the same thing. And even after that, I tried 1 more year for ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. And I gave the exam in January 2020. And
To become scientist?
scientist again, yeah.
So what kind of exam is that?
It's like exam.
If you remember.
Yeah, I do remember. It's exam related to mechanical engineering. It's like MCQ based question. You study all the topics contained from the mechanical engineering, and then you write the exam. And depend on how much marks you get for the exam, you get selected for the interview round. And if you get selected for interview round, then you work as a scientist in Baja Atomic Research Center or Indian Space Research Organization. The process is same for that, and all the syllabus is also similar as ESE and GATE, the other competitive exams in India.
So in India, we have a lot of options
Yes, yeah,
after bachelor's.
yes, yeah. There are.
Okay. And maybe many people don't know that.
There are so many options, even like doing all the mostly not for research but for other things like technical university. There are so many options in India as well. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's highly competitive. That's why to my mind, I think that's the reason people are choosing to look outside of India to do their masters.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then?
And then during the lockdown time, then I decided that I want to do something in design. I started working as a freelancer. Then I got into digital products.
Which design?
Design in general. I started working in engineering design because that's the kind of design I knew. But it's very difficult to get jobs as a freelancer in that field. Then I started exploring graphic design, digital product, and a bit of UI. But it was more related to graphic design. Then started working as a marketing designer for a company, which was like a freelancing company working affiliated with Amazon. And then this is how my journey with digital products started. I also started working on some digital businesses along the side, and then I thought that I should pursue a master's in UX design, which is I was thinking about strategic design, but it's not that open as it's a very new field than UX design. That's how I got into UX design. Yeah.
That's interesting. Like, instead of directly after your bachelor's, directly going to the master's, and then, but you really tried a lot in different things, you know, and also like to become a scientist in Bark, and also spent 1 year to prepare for the exam. So I think all these things that you have done is really helpful for you in the future,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Because people usually think this is a waste of time. I mean, like I have to finish my master's by this age, and then I should really go for career prospects and all,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But once you go there, suddenly land on a job, it's not that easy to, because you are not used to cope up with the different aspects, which I think you already experienced before your masters. And your masters is not just because you just wanted to masters. It came out of your own research,
Yeah.
right? Very good. And then, so that's how you decided to go for masters in especially UX and UI.
Yeah, I mean, for doing that, the support from my family, they gave me that time to decide that what I really want to pursue, that there is no hurry to do anything. You do your job. I was already working as freelancer, so I could at least sustain myself for that period. So they thought, they always supported me for like exploring all the options I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I decided to do my masters in UX. Then I also applied in India. First of all, it was not like literally UX. I again tried for transportation design. I didn't want to give up on mechanical engineering that easy. Then I tried for transportation design, where you design vehicle, aesthetics of the vehicle, and all. I applied in NID, National Institute of Design in India, and also MIT in MIT Pune. But then again, the competition was too high, and I talked with like literal professor who is like head of the department at MIT, and he helped me to figure out maybe this is not something I want, this is not something I'm doing at the moment, and he also really helped me to navigate where I want to go. Then after this conversation, my interview round with him, I decided that maybe what I want to do is maybe masters abroad, something which to open up more options in the field of design, explore more options. And then I looked for different courses in various countries for US, UK, and Germany. And I compare all three of them, what kind of university they are, what kind of funds, how much funds I need, can I afford it or not, and how much the time period, what are the salary perspective. I did the research, and then I decided with Germany, because I already have so many friends here. That was really helpful. I talked with all of my friends what is the situation in Germany, how is the masters in Germany, and how they are doing their masters and job opportunity and everything. And then I looked for opportunities.
Did you talk to your previous UI UX masters students?
Oh, not. I talked with my friends from bachelors. They were not doing exactly UX. They were more into related to engineering fields. But I was just getting idea. The thing is, I don't know anyone who is doing UX design. Just in my first contact. So I tried to get in touch with other. My field is from mechanical engineering, and UX right now at the moment is more related to computer engineering or digital product software side. So I got in touch, tried to find people who can help me to start my journey in UX. I did get some help how to start and maybe how to learn by myself. But as I really got lazy, I didn't do that. I should have done that. I should have done those courses before doing my actual masters. That I have realized it here. But then,
which kind of courses are there?
yeah, there are, I guess, various courses provided on Coursera. and courses by Google, courses by various universities also, which are
I think
free
they
of
help a
charge.
lot to
Yes.
actually understand what the subject
Yeah,
is.
just maybe get a glimpse of what the subject is, what might be you are getting into yourself. Because when I came here, I didn't know what I'm getting myself into, and it came as a bit of a shock during my first semester. So having, whenever you are deciding something, having that idea of what you are actually doing and what you are getting into is it's important. That's what I learned from this masters. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So somehow you found your program, master's program.
Yeah. I look for universities in Europe, and I guess there are only 12 universities which provide masters in UX design
In Europe.
in Europe. Yeah, and in Germany, I guess I applied to SRH Berlin. They do have like a UX design plus strategic design program. I got into that one. Then there is one institute at Ingolstadt, which is also teaches UX design, but it also is more oriented towards computer engineering, software design. There is also coding aspect to that, and it has less fees as compared to others. Because it's like a university provided by German government. But I was from different background, so I thought I won't be. I'm not interested in learning coding and all. I'm interested in more design, and then I found PFH.
So all these courses are being offered in English?
Yeah, all these courses are in English. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my priority, to get courses in English, and then I found PFH, Göttingen. I checked their course. It was very well structured, good subjects. They covered all the things which I like. I really like their curriculum. They have psychology, they have design, and they also talk about management. So which was I was also interested in. So the name of my master's program is UX Design and Management.
So before going to the course, you really have the option to open the courses and then
Yes, yeah.
various subjects.
Yeah, you can go to the website of university, any university, and they have a curriculum of their course. You can check the course curriculum. You can check the curriculum details of the course, and even compare the courses, which I did. For my every interview, I was very specific with I was always ready with the questions. What I want to ask them, at least about the curriculum and what they expect from me. And I always used to check if my expectations and their expectation match. If they don't match, then there is no point in going ahead with this option. That's how I just sorted out and reduced my options, because I got into UE, then I got into SRH Berlin, then finally decided with PFH Göttingen.
Okay, so then you decided to take this course.
Yeah, I decided to take this course. First, I saw the course. I guess PFH also has their some agency in India which help to get student here. But I saw the website of PFH India. I applied through that website, and then there was one test before getting into the course, and I passed the test. Then there was interview round. Then I passed the interview round, and then I got into PFH. Yeah.
But how to prepare for the test? Do you have details about that? What are the courses or the subjects that you have to cover for the test?
I guess all the tests I gave for masters were general aptitude test or something scenario based test, not very specific to any field or knowledge, more specific to your understanding of things and what is your perspective. They want to know you than knowing
But you
your
know
knowledge.
before the test what the test is going to be about.
Actually, I don't remember that exact details, but they did send some details what is the test is going to be about.
Okay.
So I must have read that. Yeah.
Good. So you passed the test and you're good to go.
Yeah. Then I got the interview. I cleared the interview, and then I got the letter from PFH, a mail from PFH that I got into the university. and at that moment I was also deciding between the options because I was giving I was considering other universities and other courses as well. But then I checked what are the job opportunities in every job profile, every profile after the completing my masters, and the other masters were in strategic design and related to a bit of management and design in that direction. And I saw more job opportunity in the field of UX. And it's also the curriculum of PFH was very interesting to me other than other universities. And that's why I decided to go with PFH. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
And are there any initial experiences when you come to Germany you want to share?
First impression was like booking flights. First of all, I was supposed to come here in January 20. I was supposed to actually come here in October 2022, but APS happened to me. There is I applied for my visa.
This APS certificate
Yeah.
that.
I was like the first one got hit by that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was that smooth? Did you get it?
No. I applied for my visa in October 2022 and August 2022 and I supposed to get my appointment in the month of September, something like that. I was in the waiting list, but suddenly they started APS thing. They remove everyone from the waiting list, and I got a mail that I need to apply for APS certificate first to get my visa appointment.
Oh.
And the application for APS was supposed to start from October, because the thing was, only advantage I had in my pocket was I was prepared with my visa documents already. So on the 1st of October, I went to the site, filled the form and sent my documents as soon as possible by like within 2-3 days. That's the only reason I got my APS certificate within 1.5 months. People who applied after 15, even after 15 days, it took like 2 months, 3 months to just get the APS certificate. So then I applied for APS certificate, then I applied for my visa appointment. It just everything got delayed. My course was supposed to start in October 2022, but I was part of a master foundation program, which was like online distance learning. You can learn it on self-based. So I was like, it's okay. I won't be missing college or anything that I can still make for summer semester, April 2023. Then.
So there is a foundation course
yeah.
before you start your actual masters.
Yeah. This course is more related to people who are not from management background. So if you want to learn more about management, you need to do this master foundation program.
But your course is not management, right?
No, my course is UX design and management. So management is part of my course, as PFH also offers courses in management and psychology and this design. So it's like combination of all three fields in my course. But I also have a degree in management, which is not complete here. I still need to submit my thesis, but I'm done with my subjects. I still have to do, they said I have to do this course, then I did it. And then I was supposed to start my master's from April 2023. And I came here in March 2021. 21 March 2023, sorry.
So you came here in March?
Yeah, it's going to be
23.
almost, 23, almost a year in a month, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just 1 month before your course starts.
Yeah, just I guess like 15 days before my course started. My course started on 12th of April. So, yeah.
And did you find your accommodation easily?
Yeah, that I got lucky actually. Once I got my admission at PFH, they sent me certain like list of things to prepare my stay in Germany, and they also sent a documentation how to apply for student dormitories at Student and Work. I saw them. I applied as soon as possible, and then
While you were in India?
while I was in India.
Okay.
Yeah, then which was very helpful. Then I applied to those dormitories mentioned by the university. It did the exact thing mentioned by the university because it was so early for me to even look for the accommodation. I didn't have APS in my hand, no visa appointment, so I just went ahead with the accommodation thing first, and I got lucky. I got accommodation at a student dormitory.
That's a good thing that you did.
Yeah, yeah, that was helpful. uh, I mean, these sources were helpful for the student coming here. PFH also has one program which I love. It's called Student Buddy. Be a already existing student from the university help other new coming students to get settled in Germany. It's like that you got once you get enrolled, one person from the university will one like student from university will get in touch with you that hello, I'm the student and I will help you to settle in and all. So it's like you have someone, at least one person you know here in Germany.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it was really helpful that I met this person and he helped me to settle in just even before coming here. That what I should do, should I take this accommodation? Asking this question is necessary to know what is going on. If I'm doing something right, is it good? It's going in right direction. So I got that support because of this program. Then once I came here, he also came to pick me up at the Bahnhof station, make a meal for me, help me to introduce so many other friends. So that's like a part of networking, which really help you to explore and meet other people. Yeah.
That's interesting. You said something, you got something shock in first semester. What is that?
Okay. So my first semester started, and then I'm from mechanical engineering background. When you say product, I think about car. But when the professor says product, I was thinking about the car, but she meant an application. That was my struggle from switching physical product to digital product. Like thinking the terms are same, but the approach is very different. And I struggled during my first semester just to get this thinking right. And yeah, at the slowly as I understood each course, everything started building up one step at a time. Then by the end of one semester, I was like, yeah, I got to know that, yeah, this is what actual UX design is, and what are those things I need to consider and understand about it.
So first semester raised further interest in you or to go back?
Yeah, I was
Hi. The motto of this channel, Wisdom Vibes, especially the podcast part, is not only to bring extraordinary people and expose their achievements, but also to expose the extraordinary qualities in ordinary people. Because we believe that podcasts are the best way to instantly pass the information from the previous generation to the upcoming generation. To become successful in our mission to reach our podcasts to many people around the world, we need your subscription. So please subscribe and share the values by sharing the videos. Thank you very much.
yeah, I was like, let's do this masters, then I can decide. Let's do the second semester also, then decide. I was really confused. I did talk with career services offered by PFH. Like they offer you like one-to-one counseling, and you talk with people, and then they help you to understand what you actually want, and just help figure out maybe this is the right field for me or not. I also talked with many of my professors that I have done this many things. I have background from various fields, and the feedback I got from everyone is that it's good thing that you know other things as well. Because UX is not just about you learn this and you will get you have to do this. It's not a fixed process. It's good that you will work in a multidisciplinary team and you already understand what maybe a engineer mean by saying this. So it's always good to have knowledge of various field for you. And then I was hopeful that maybe this will work. And when in my second semester, I started loving UX, and I started loving research and every bit of it. I got myself more involved into the things which I was doing. I put in effort from my side to learn these things, get to know professor, get to learn from their experiences, and then yeah, I decided that I want to pursue this more. Yeah.
What is UX and what is UI?
Oh, okay.
I really didn't know. What I think is till now is it's a front end coding. That's what I think. What is UX and UI? But after talking to you a few days back, and the perspective changed. So, but I want to ask you again. Can you please explain what is UX and UI?
I mean, first UX means user experience design. So you design the whole experience of the user while using the product.
So UX, the term can be applied only for the digital products, softwares, apps, or also physical products.
I mean, it's everywhere. Like user experience related to any product is user experience.
Okay.
But at the moment, the industry is more focused, like the job profile.
By default, UX is for the digital
Yeah,
products.
because that's how it started. The term UX is very new. It's from Don Norman. It started from the products of Apple, and then it became a whole new thing, and started exploring various options of considering user also the part of design process of the various product, mostly in the field of digital products like website, applications. And then now as the screens are getting everywhere in the physical products as well, so what your watch has the screen now, so it also is a part of the user experience now.
So experience in the sense, the color, where the button, how, what happens when you click. Is this the right thing?
The thing you're talking is more about UI, which is user interface. User interface is something which you see and feel. That's the interface you see. But
Okay. So UI means the whatever I see.
yeah, and feel the whatever interactions you do. I mean, touching,
Buttons,
clicking,
colors,
Yeah.
shapes,
yeah.
right?
All the visual content is
Visual
UI.
content. Okay.
And UI is a part of UX. I mean, you need visual things also, but UX is bigger than that. It's like the overall experience surrounded by the product, not just the clicking. Then why you click it? Why the button should be there, not at other place? Why the position of us? Why the color should be like this? The why of everything is also part of the creating an overall experience than just the visual aspect of it.
Okay, yeah. For example, yeah, all the options in the one page, how to arrange them.
I mean, it's more about like in UX, you create an experience which is like pleasing and very efficient for the user, not just like visual elements to that. Those experiences are created by studying the user. What are the needs of the user, requirements of the user? Does the user know that there is a lot of research goes on to create that whole experience?
Can you explain an example?
Okay, for an example, let's consider.
Let's take Amazon website or something.
Okay,
like that.
let's consider the example of buying a product on Amazon. So you see, there is like when you if you search for a certain item. So for example, you want to buy a pen. You search for pen of certain company. Then you get options in front of you. All these options, all which you see is part of user UI. But why you gate those options, why this option is placed at first place, the second place, and why the picture is on this side, why this is the title in this, just not color, the position of everything, and how to maybe get user to complete the task, how to get easily, efficiently, and in less time as well. So creating this whole experience so that there is no problem for the user to do what he wants to do. So if there is any trouble,
the user should not struggle a bit to
Yeah.
see or what he wants to see out.
Yeah.
Right?
So if you want to buy a pen on Amazon, I mean, like maybe 5 years back and now, you see there is a change. It's because people learn what are the needs of user and they enhance the user experience with time and with research and by studying the user. That's
now I
all about user experience design.
It's everything actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything
it's-
how a website should be designed based on the mission or whatever vision of the company. Right? Okay. So that's really important.
Yeah, it's
Especially for the digital product, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And nowadays there are many companies considering making UX design as like part of their product. Not everyone does that, but because it takes a lot of funds as well to do this kind of research, you need to have a different team which consider the user aspect as well. So many companies are still not able to understand what UX is and why it is necessary. But once they understand like it is necessary, they are slowly making it part of their companies and part of their protocol as well.
Yeah, I understand. When I started my own design for my app, then I understand. Like, yeah, but how? Where to put it? We can also do it like this. The same options we can also give in this way. Or maybe no. First we give this thing, and if we go click there, and then let give him a drop down, something like that. So it's almost like a product design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Product design is like part. UX design is like part of product design. This whole is like there is a brand experience, then there is customer experience, then there is user experience, then there is product design and UI design. It's everything to create and sell product more efficiently so that user is also considered and the options like the needs of stakeholders are also considered. Yeah.
But what if not in the future, even now, if AI is doing all these things?
Yeah, there are AI providing you with information, but the information you get is very generic. It doesn't say you exact the needs of the user. Like it doesn't target. It gives you information depends on the data the AI has. So, but the needs of the user may vary other than just the what kind of data the user has, the requirements.
Are there
and
any
comparing.
such tools? Do you know?
I mean, not exactly
The tools
providing.
that can help a UX designer.
Yeah, there are tool which you can even UX is like it's very divided into like even creating a product, it is divided into a design cycle. There is a whole cycle. There are 5 steps which you do to create the whole product and then maybe iterate the various versions of that product. So every cycle you may have some help. For example, you want to design the screens, the UI part, in designing the interfaces. There are AIs which can help you align or give you an idea for creating the app, but it won't be like the unique product because it will give the same kind of iteration depend on what kind of data you or prompt you give to the AI. So to create a unique product, you always need to be specific with your requirements and then create the product.
Okay, now I understand. So it's almost impossible to make a AI which can do a UX thing as such, because every company, every startup is a new idea, and every time the time changes, the user's mindset changes, the necessities changes, and the requirements for the experience changes. So I don't think AI can involve in that. I mean,
mean,
it
yeah,
can help
yeah,
you
yeah.
to finish part of the task,
Yes, yeah.
but ultimately there should be a designer. Really,
Yeah.
he should sit
Yes.
on top of the AI,
Yes.
and that guy should decide,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's
Right.
true. Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah, I'm happy as long as the human being sits on top of AI. That's why I'm just yeah.
yeah.
But that's interesting topic. So after the course, you finish your course.
No, I finished with my second semester now. So the course is divided in like first semester was more into how to design the product. Like started from requirements, then creating information architecture, then creating interfaces and all. And the second semester is more about how to do the research, how to conduct the usability test, how to test the application which you have created. So it's more about research field. Then at the moment I'm done with my second semester, so I know how to design a product, how to conduct the research, I know the whole cycle. And now
Okay.
I will be starting with my project and my thesis. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So project and thesis both are same, right?
No, for us, you can do one project, and if you want to, you can continue that in your master thesis. But it's not necessary. You can also write your thesis on different topic if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you do any part-time jobs?
Not yet, because I got myself busy into doing actually learning the UX. It was very new to me. I was struggling. I gave myself time to that. I took on some extra activities at the university. I was being a student buddy. I also was being the semester speaker. And that's the reason I
What
haven't
is
started.
semester speaker?
Semester speaker is like in India we used to have like monitor. It's very similar to that you just help student coordinate with the professors or the institute. Basically you help institute to find out what are the feedback from the student, what are
You
the
were already
needs.
active in these
Yeah,
things in
yeah.
your bachelor's.
Yes, that's the reason I was
Yes.
like I need to do some extracurricular along with my curricular.
That's good.
So that's why I applied there, and yeah, I started working. Then
And are you learning the language?
no, but I should. I got like I got myself more into UX than learning the language. But
But
then
is language is important? German language is important for UI UX or work in the companies here in Germany?
Yeah, it is important. You can get a job at international company, but in the end, as far as I know from other people, that it's UX is more about teamwork. You all the even our course is built in a way that there are so many activities. We have workshop. We communicate with the people in our group, and then create something, learn something. It's always the teamwork. So with
Yeah.
that.
So, sorry. Usually, maybe people think, or I think, usually UI UX is something you always do on a computer alone. It's nothing like that, right?
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing like that. It's just the doing on computer is just one part of it, but you need to do a lot of communication with other people. What they are up, what are they up to, and it's a teamwork process.
Okay, now I got it. So, and what about internships?
I'm at the moment I'm looking for working student and internship, but I did not do the part time job.
What
But
is working student?
working student is like you are a student, but you also work for a company as like 20 hours per week, and
It's intern, as an intern.
as an intern or as a position of working student, like you
Oh,
are
this is different
yeah,
than
this is
intern.
different. Internship is, I guess, most of the time full times or part time, depends on the requirement of company. But if you have experience, I do have experience of 2.5 years in different field, but I also have experience in UI. I'm creating my own portfolio for that, and then that's the reason I also can apply or want to apply for working student opportunities. And I'm still looking, I'm working on my own profile, because for UI UX people it's important that you have a portfolio. Portfolio is basically the project you did, all your research, you can find it's like in one platform, like one document. And then when you give interview or when you apply, you need to send your work. Same as if you are an artist, you have sketchbook of your work. It's
Okay.
same as similar as that, but with digital product or your research, your design, and you send all this to the companies. Then the process of getting a job also to have portfolio along with having your resume and CV.
Oh, so
Yeah, so I'm also working on that part. uh, it also depends on the requirements of the company, and profile may or might vary, but I'm in the beginning of my application process, still learning how to do things. But one good thing happened to me was I applied for the scholarship at the university and I
oh, there
got
is a
one.
scholarship opportunity.
Yes, yeah. Many students don't know that there are various scholarship opportunities here. Usually, universities do send you mails, reminders, what kind of like scholarship they are providing.
Uh-huh.
And same to that, I got to know that there is this scholarship called Deutschland Stipendium. I hope I pronounce it right.
Deutschland stipendium,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Even I can.
so I applied to that, and I got it.
Is it
Yeah,
in first semester?
yeah. I applied in my first semester, as I was still giving my exams, and at that time there was no results of my subjects, and I was like, how can I get it? But you need to apply from first semester or second semester maximum, because it's a 1 year scholarship. And then what I did was I
So
used.
you will get scholarship for 1 year.
Yes, it's like a scholarship of 3,600 euros. You get 300 euros each month for the period of 1 year. Yeah. And for getting that scholarship, what I did was I used my past experience, my activities from my bachelor's, like extracurricular activities, social activities, because I got from my, I guess, from first standard to here, just with the help of scholarship.
From the
Every
first
yeah,
standard.
first standard, I used to get like in India 600 rupees scholarship every 6 months.
Ah.
So yeah, because of like scholar student or girl scholarship, I don't actually remember. So I was used to this scholarship thing, and even my bachelor's was from the scholarship. And now I know that I need to have one scholarship. I was already looking for. There are also opportunities for scholarship from India, but it also depends on what kind of ranking of your university is. So that was not fitting to me. So I was looking for scholarship in Germany, and I got to know that there is one. Then I created my
You
applications
came to know about this scholarship
from university.
from university.
Yeah, and applied. I applied at the universities.
Is it competitive?
I mean, for my course, maybe not. There are not many people, and but if you have a bigger batch, then yeah, it is a competitive course. Not many students also apply to the scholarship because they don't think they will get one or anything. But it's not the case. There are various scholarship along with this one. There's one scholarship for one semester, 1,000 euros, 650 euros, something like that. I don't actually know the names of those scholarships, but there are. If you look for those options, there are scholarships for you.
But is there any particular website to check for all these scholarships?
I mean, if you check the website of DADD, there there is already information of that. I did check that while I was in India, and I knew that there is going to be a scholarship, and I was looking for this here at my institute. And when I got to know there is one, I just applied, sent all the documents, everything. Just even if you don't have experience, all the things, all the activities, volunteering work, all the things which you do, just submit it. There is might like a chance you get one. So that's exactly what I did, and I got one, and it is helping me to even survive without like part-time job at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still have my block account at the moment. So if once that's done, then yeah, I'm also looking for a part-time and working student job now.
Um, okay, so do you have access to your previous students in your course, and just to track, I mean, how the job opportunities here and after this course?
Yeah, I mean, this the specific our course is very new. Even at the institute, we are, I guess, second or third batch or something for the course. But I started my semester with like student which are one semester ahead of me. So I was in touch with them how the previous semester was, how you are looking for the opportunities, and also career service at PFH. They provide you with get in touch with you one of the seniors which can help you network more. We also have one seminar at the end of this month, like networking event, where you can actually meet the people of who are hiring manager, product designers, uh, product manager, product owners, which can help you understand what the industry wants from you and what you can do to get a job here in Germany. So there is support provided by the university for that. Yeah.
For a digital product, I think there is a need for more coding people, but I think there is no need for so many UX people, right?
I mean,
To build it, of course, we need a lot of coding people, front end and back end and everything. But once everything is there and only one or two or a couple of UX experts are enough to really see that. That's the reason why maybe I don't know. I think the usually the job openings or less
I mean,
compared to coding people.
yeah, obvious. That's the case because UX is not accepted thoroughly in every company. You will have a software like a developer, but you won't have a UX designer for every digital products. But there are not as much as UX designer at the moment as there are developers. So if you
But how do
compare,
they design? I mean, how do they do that? Who tell them that that should be like that and the user experience should be like that?
there see there was already the UI thing, the UI, they are UI designers and they are UX designer, those the separate part of it. So the UI design, every company does have a UI designer or a person who designs the looks of that, but to enhance the experience, the overall, the UX designer is a different position available. If the company is thinking about incorporating UX design as part of their product, then they start this position of UX designer. And slowly, there are companies who are thinking about long term, who are thinking about this new approach of designing a product and then improving the product. And so that's the reason there are more job opportunity coming up, and this field is like becoming huge day by day more. Yeah.
I got it. I got the point. Yeah, till now maybe they might have like with they might have get the things done with the UI,
Yeah.
and now with the more and more digital products are coming to the market, then of course there is a necessity for UX.
Yeah. Yes.
Got it. So, so during the course, did you have a chance to travel a bit around Europe?
Yeah, I guess I got lucky for that part as well because when I came here, the German wide ticket started. So
Yeah, this
with
49
yeah,
euros.
49 euro ticket. So it opened up the opportunity of traveling in Germany. And the thing is, my course is like 3 days a week. So we have classes for only 3 days, and other 4 days you can work on your self-study subjects. We have self-study subject as well, and also if you want, you can work part-time. If you want to travel, you can travel or do. There is time for things to do. So I started traveling. Then first I have so many friends here. I started visiting them. Visited various cities in Germany. Then I started
Tell me
traveling
some
with group.
cities.
The first city I visited is Berlin. I went to Berlin. Then after that, I went to Aachen, Cologne, Bonn, then Nuremberg, Erlangen, Potsdam, then
Okay.
Hamburg.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I traveled a lot during in the summers. It was very nice to travel. I came here in the summers, which was very fun to travel everywhere, go. There is something happening and all. So I in my first semester I travel a lot, and then during my semester break I went to Ireland. I guess for like solo travel, 20 days. I stayed there, and then I started my winter semester, and it was the winter semester was very packed, busy, and
And why? Because of the course.
because of the course,
Ah,
the
okay.
course was so demanding. I also became semester speaker, so there was a responsibility to that as well. And during this semester we also had industrial visits. We visited companies, and there were more things to do from our side, so it restricted the travel thing or doing extra things. Yeah. And now I'm working on my project and thesis. That's how it is.
Great.
Yeah.
And but what are your future plans?
At the moment I'm working on the project, and in the future I want to work as a UX researcher, and I'm still thinking maybe UX design as well. But I enjoyed my second semester way more than my first semester, and my project is also into UX research.
What is UX research and UX designer?
Okay, so the job profile is a bit different. For designing those experiences, you need to do research. You need to
Okay, okay. Yeah,
understand the
yeah.
user.
I mean,
need
you
to
can do
understand-
PhD, I think.
Yes, you can do PhD.
Yeah.
There are opportunities to do PhD, but I don't know. I am not sure if I will do it or not. But you can.
No, even without doing PhD, you can be a researcher.
Yeah, there is the job profile is also for UX
Okay,
researcher.
okay.
Yeah,
But which one do you like, researcher or designer?
a researcher. Yeah.
Designer is a bit challenging.
No, researcher is a bit more challenging than designing. I mean, for research, you need to understand the psychology of user. Then you need to study everything before. If the research is strong, your design is going to be better. And then you don't need to work more iteration to that if the research is strong. So to me, research is a bit more complicated, more things to understand than design. But also, I love designing as well. So, at the moment, my inclination is more into UX research. Yeah.
For example, if there are two kinds of target customers, can you give any example, like how can we design differently for this target people, customers, and different UX design for different? There is healthcare product, digital product. People are going to use for healthcare related or wellness related information or whatever. And maybe something else like e-commerce.
Okay, but those
So
are
the
different products.
psychology of the people between these two are different. Here, people wants to get more products and see and then quickly buy. But here, people wants to not buy but get information, something like that.
Yeah.
So according to their requirements
Yeah.
or psychology, while they do their job on the platform, the design should be there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You solved your
Okay,
own
thank you.
question. Yeah.
I got it. Super. Because I'm also working on my own thing, so wants to really understand.
So whenever there is one product you need to design, you decide certain things. You decide your target group, like who is your target group. You design your use case, like what is the statement, what is the purpose of designing this product. Because if you don't decide your goal, you will just will get thrown into different direction. There are just so many things to do. So you fix those things and then design just for that. Then once you got to know about this target product and product is like going aligned with for that target product, you just maybe increase a bit, then you improve the product and maybe increase the target group for the product.
Understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, if you design like very colorful and every page, everything for Amazon, doesn't necessary because people don't want it. People like to see a lot of products at one click.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you don't do that for the wellness website or whatever, and people are like they're not get attracted to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the requirements for the user and what are the requirements for the product to become the product which is successful.
Yeah. Now I understand. So, but it's really important.
Yeah, that's the thing. There are job opportunities for the UX. Yeah.
Okay. So with that, I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
And I hope you soon land on your dream job as UX researcher or designer.
Yeah.
Thank you so much once again for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me here. It was very lovely meeting you.
My pleasure.